much too common story in the city. It's a story of a gentleman, and he truly is a gentleman. When you get to really get to know Dale, he's a true I love this guy.
Thank you.
And did you come to me from the hospital? You did.
Yes, I
you
did.
came to the hospital from 604 St Mary's. You were with us for a bit. We really miss you over there, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now Dale is here. We were really happy to be able to offer this suite to Dale because Dale has not been housed in literally years. He lived in a transit shelter way down by Unicity. When I say to people that the demographical face of homelessness has changed, and geographically where you find homelessness in the city of Winnipeg has changed, Dale is kind of like the poster guy for that. It's true. Isn't it wonderful now to have a home?
Oh, absolutely. I am very grateful for where I am today. You know, I had a lot of struggles in the past there, being outside and whatnot. It's no way to live, being in the problem with my drug habit. And, you know, I've been clean now for about 3.5 months, going on 4. And it feels, thank you very much. And it feels great, you know, and having a place and, you know, repairing family, you know, that never gave up to me through my problems and whatnot, and where I'm at right now and what I got today, I'm absolutely grateful. And, you know, and that I've been clean now, like I said, for 3.5 months, 4 months, and it just feels good. It feels really good.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Are
much.
you happy able to reconnect with family now? That's
Yes.
kind of coming together
Right.
again?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you know, so.
Are you getting enough from us? Like a year?
Oh, for sure. Like the staff is the staff here is absolutely great. Sandy and I forget the new guy that just come on. Dylan was
Right.
you know, here he's going to 604.
Yeah, he is. We're stealing him.
Okay, that's shitty, but you know.
For a while, we need him to catch the pipers for us, but then he'll be back.
All right, and the new guy seems awesome as well. You know, I talked to him a few times there. He does the rounds with Sandy every morning.
Yeah.
My door is always open because I got home care that comes once a day, every day. But not for the past week here because, like I said, I just had my surgery done and I go this Friday for a follow-up since the surgery and see where we're at.
And I want to point this out, okay, because you're a politician, right? Politicians are funders, right?
Right.
We have a healthcare system that is just so overwhelmed, right? We have so many challenges. This gentleman's problems in surgery, all his medical issues, are because he was left outside to live for all those years, right?
It could have been avoided.
His health would never have, you know, declined like this to require so much medical attention, and it's ongoing. If only he would have been housed. But this is the problem in the city, is that our approach to housing first and our approach just to ending homelessness has left way too many people behind because it screens out populations rather than screening them in. And that needs to change. You can't end homelessness in any city, province, or across this country, you know, if you leave people behind. We have to have an inclusive, barrier-free approach. It's shameful, really, that St Boniface Street Links has to do all of this work and fund all of this here at Fountain on our own dime. If it weren't for the generosity of Sam, who owns this building, right, who's allowed us to be in here, you know, who, you know, normally this place would be at 100% capacity, you know, be full of pretty rowdy people creating lots of problems, right? But Sam's been very generous with us. He's allowed us to populate this over time. He's not making any money on this. He's losing.
So just to be clear, are you saying that you get any funding from the city or the province or the feds for staff in this unit, this apartment building?
Zero.
Okay.
Zero. This is all on our dime. I'm hoping that maybe through my new agreement with health that I might at least get the funds to pay for the security here, because the reason why this building is safe is that we have professional in-house security here.
Mhm.
We've used an Indigenous company
Mhm.
because the population is largely Indigenous around here.
Yeah.
So we have them in here, and they're in-house security. When our staff leave, they come in, and they're here all through the night, and on weekends you're here 24 hours. That's not cheap, but it's an investment, okay, that keeps Dale safe. It keeps the rest of the people in this building safe. It keeps the neighborhood safe. There's no more police calls here. There's no more fire calls here. There's no more ambulances coming here. This has happened at a significant savings to the city. All you need to do is talk to Winnipeg Police Service and get the stats on their calls to this building before it was renovated.
Yes,
It was every day,
Yeah.
several times a day. There was violence. There was there was lots of drug use here, drug trafficking out of here. It was horrible. It was likely one of the worst buildings in the city. Look at it now.
Yeah.
But we've done this by ourselves.
Yeah, and I want to ask Dale, because I think it's really important, because I want to make sure that people feel safe in the buildings that they're staying in. That's really critical when
Right.
we're taking people off the streets and finding a place for them to live. Do you feel safe?
Oh,
in this
100%. Yeah, I don't see the security much, like as much as the staff do their rounds like 3-4 times a day.
Okay.
But the security in the evening, I saw them like just briefly when I got here, but they're like just say, if there's any problems or you need anything, like the door's always open there. You can go and talk or whatever if you need them or whatever. That they keep the door open. So.
And the staff that comes in, because I know we talked, Marion, I know we talked a lot about making sure that there is supports in these buildings. What kind of supports are you getting from the people that are working in the building? How do they help you?
They make, I give them all my appointments for doctor. They arrange my handy transit, book in my cabs and whatnot to get to my appointments. They, whenever they got the harvest that comes here or whatever, I get, bread and extra things from them. Whatever comes, they give out to it's not just me, but when they do the rounds, everybody in the building, so, and then if you need phone call, because everybody doesn't have a phone, so to make your appointments or a call or whatnot, the phone's available and whatnot, so they and then any very, I guess whatever kind of help you need. I understand that they got a program starting here. It was supposed to be here, but it's getting moved over to 604.
Yeah, we're going to be delivering REACT, Recovery Education
Right.
for Addictions and Complex Trauma. We don't have a space big enough to accommodate all the people who want to attend. Transport people over to 604 St Mary's,
Right?
and we've cleaned out that auditorium over there, so you'll see.
Okay.
That's where we're going to do it. But I guess the other thing to mention here is that you have medical needs. You have a medical bed that transferred with you over here from 604 St Mary's, right? Your whole care plan traveled with you, and home care comes here for you, right?
Right.
Yeah. And
So you're
when you
making
look
sure
at,
those things
yeah,
are
so if
on.
you look at what, I hate that word wraparound support sector.
Yeah, I know
We
you
need to
do,
think of
yes.
some other way to
Yeah.
describe it.
Yeah.
But he has, Dale, like everybody else here, has a care plan. And that care highlights, what Dale needs in order to do well and to continue to get better, right?
Right.
The kinds of supports. And we build all of that into that recovery plan. Some of it is delivered by us, some of it is delivered by Manitoba Home Care, some of it is delivered by another medical team that he sees. And as time goes, and you look so much better, I can't get over how much better you look, right?
I appreciate
Dale will be on the receiving end of more as he's capable of more. Right now he's pretty, he's had surgery on his feet, he's had a lot of stuff going on here. But as his health improves, he'll have much more opportunity to do other things. And we always envisioned you would be security at 604 St. Mary's. You were awesome over there. Everybody liked you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And take that thing. I just wanted to do everything myself and whatnot, and just realize you can't do everything yourself. You gotta accept where somebody's trying to help you. You gotta accept it and take the help, and it's there. because you know, like opportunities like this, like I said, I am 100% grateful for where I am right now, and you know, but you know, it's like, but yeah, just like I had a real hard time with just you know, accepting anything, and you know, just you know, now it's just yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
Right.
What was the biggest help and support for you to help deal with your addiction? What was the number one thing that kind of helped you?
Well, for like to quit or like or to even be clean as like, but it was losing the amputation of my, you know, losing a part of me, like because of drugs, right? It could have been a lot worse, right? It could have been a foot, it could have been a leg, it could have been dead, sleeping in a bus shack, you know. It's like, right? So this was absolutely the eye opener for me to shut it down, like, you know. It's like sad that it took that much, you know, because like I went to 3 rehabs in the past. I did the BHF thing, I did the Bruce Holt thing, gratitude from there. Did the AAFM there 28 days, and so I did three rehabs, and unfortunately I slipped up after, you know, quite a period of sobriety from each one. You know, got some good sobriety under my belt, but you know, unfortunately everybody slips. We go back and. Right, but that's like not after the programs, still being back like on the street or whatnot, not having the stable place to stay or whatnot. So it's like that's what happened for my slip ups, right?
What I hear you're saying, okay, is that you went to rehab different times, but every time you were done rehab, you exited right back into the same environment that fed your addiction.
Absolutely, yes.
And so what you really needed, okay, so was, you know, an opportunity to continue recovery in the community with supports, which is what you have right now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, well, I want to thank you, because I think you need to share this with people so that they can learn, decision makers. Right? Yeah. And it's at one day at a time. So thank you very much. I really appreciate hearing you.
Thank you.